Greetings viewers, Professor Chaz here on location at Jungle Jim's Eatery in West St. John, New Brunswick, near Lancaster Mall, where in the basement, something sinister is brewing. It is time for the third annual haunted attraction put on by Scare to Care here in St. John, where it's a haunted walkthrough, live action, sort of a maze type thing, where you go in, get yourself spooked up, and all the money raised at the event is given to a nice local charity or two. So we're going to go inside, talk to one of the organizers, and see what Scare to Care and the Sinister Inn is all about, and I'll show you some clips of the walkthrough so you guys can see what's going on inside. So let's begin. So we're here now within the Sinister Inn, and we are speaking with, please introduce yourself.
I'm Diana McGrath. I'm the founder of Scare to Care St. John.
All right, so what can you tell us about Scare to Care? Like, how did it all come about to be?
It's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm really into horror, and I'm into creepy things. I do haunted tours. I'm in the Loyalty Paranormal, so I wanted to do something really creepy and fun for, I guess, teenagers/adults to do around Halloween. You know, the only thing we ever get to do is dress up and go to a bar, so I wanted us to have something really creepy and fun to do, and the kids go trick-or-treating and all that stuff, so, and it goes to charity, so it's for a good cause.
Exactly, something more unique than just like the generic of what you would normally do.
Exactly, yeah. Instead of just a costume contest, you can come down here and get really scared.
Exactly, that's part of the fun at Halloween. So how many organizers or volunteers are currently in Scare to Care?
I'd say we have probably about 20 to 30, and they do all kinds of different things. So we have people that sell tickets, we have people that act, we have people that build, we have people that help with decorating and doing props and stuff like that. So all kinds of different abilities that people have, and they really show their artistic creepiness in the maze, and it's a lot of fun to do and to show off to people, even though people are scared and usually ducking down their head and not looking at anything.
So everyone bringing all these different kinds of talents together, all for a great cause.
Exactly, yeah.
So this is the third year that you've had an event here, a haunted event. What were the first 2 years like? The first year was the Carnival of Terror.
Correct, yeah, and that was humongous. So it was the first thing like it in St. John, and so I think that was a big thing. And we also had the ability to use the upstairs and downstairs, so that was something that sort of, I guess, blew it up because we had games and we had treats and all that kind of stuff. We raised $10,000 that year, and we did for the Canadian Mental Health Association. And then the second year we had Hospital of Horrors, and we were kind of confined to the basement, which is fine because it's a big space. But it was a little different trying to work out all of the, I guess, the way we were going to do tickets and all that kind of stuff. So it was still just as successful. We had raised $10,000 again for the Hestia House.
Nice.
And this year we're working with the One Change and KV Oasis. So we're splitting between the two charities. So hopefully we can get them at least half that amount each, if not more. That would be great.
That sounds awesome. So, what can you tell us about this year's haunted attraction, the Sinister Inn? Like, what are people in for if they come in and check out everything that this place has to offer?
It's all hotel based, so we sort of took off of horror movies that we knew that had hotel themes, shows and stories, and just little different things that we knew about, I guess, being in the horror, I don't know, yeah, the field, I guess, if you want to call it that, but all the different kinds of things that we come up with in our heads that, you know, creeped us out about hotels. So you're going to have a little bit of everything. I can't tell you too much because I don't want to give it away, but afterwards we're going to be on our Facebook page showing each and every room and every, little detail and thing, which is something that we've never done in the past. And I just thought I'd like to really focus on what people had artistically made throughout the thing that you're kind of just running through and not looking at, and we're all like, ooh, we did this little teeny tiny detail, but you never saw that, so check this out. And so you'll get to see it all at the end of the event.
So everyone's personal experiences can add more into it, things that they themselves might have experienced or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Is there any age restriction on who can attend? Is there like a minimum age?
There is. So we put it at 12 years and up. Now, some parents will say, oh, Johnny can handle it, he's 8, but he can do it. And for the most part, there have been a couple of kids that could handle it, which is fine. I mostly just say use your discretion. We don't take IDs at the door, so if you want to bring, little Susie that's 6 years old in, just be aware that if she calls the safe word, there's no refund. So yeah, you're losing out on your $15. So.
I remember the first year we did the interview, you told us that there was also a waiver that people had to sign and a safe word. Is that still here in this?
Yes, we're doing that. We did that all years. Last year when we did the hotel, the hospital, we had Code Red was our safe word, and you had to sign a waiver. This year, same thing, same kind of waiver, and our safe word is checkout. So you have to say checkout if you want to get out of the maze. And but I've been telling people, I'm like, also get me out of here works just as well.
Okay. So everything, even down to the safe word, has the theme going on for each year.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. Keeping people in the illusion of the environment.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
So now, where do all the materials, because I've been walking through, this whole place is done up in individual rooms, as you said. I'm sure when you first start, it's just like a wide open basement. Is it an odd or?
Well, sort of. Well, we had our walls set up from last year, so what we did this year, though, is we changed the entire, the flow through how you'd walk through the maze. And it's just because we didn't want people to get bored of, or remember that, ooh, this part was the end the last time, so this is probably the last part. So it was a little bit of a task to take on, but it was something that needed to be done, and I think we're going to try to do that again next year, and depends on whatever our theme is, I guess. But when we very first started down here, it was just a big empty room. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So where do all these materials come from? Are they donations? Where does the funding come from to run all this stuff?
So we started with a chunk of money that we fundraised. So we take that money back from the build every year and then the rest of the proceeds all go to charity. So whatever we spend to make it, we make sure we got that back, or at least half of it, and then give the rest to our charities, because we want to give as much money to our charity as possible. So, but we have had donations from like Kent. They've given us some building supplies. We've also gotten paint from Deluxe. They've done paint for us every year, which is awesome. And they get really excited when I come in and they're like, oh, it's that time of year again. Yeah. They're like getting ready for it. And everybody that sponsors us gets tickets as well, free tickets to the event. So they get pretty excited about it. And other than that, it's just coming from our little fundraiser pool of money that we have.
Sounds very good. So it's all kind of like a homegrown kind of thing pretty much too, except for some of the donations.
Yes, exactly. So we had a couple of different fundraisers. We did a yard sale one year. We did a Beat Shazam thing. We did that this year, which was fun. And we did Cards Against Humanity tournament at Big Tide, which was awesome. So, and we just get people to pay and then come play and have fun, and it all goes to a good cause too. So,
okay. Yeah. So I guess last question here, or maybe next to last, would be what has been your personal favorite aspect of helping, organizing Scare to Care, helping put all these on every year? What have you come away from this feeling the best about?
I love the whole organization part is really stressful. But once it's finished, you're like, it's really satisfying to see the finished product and to see it all come together. But yeah, my favorite is that people, basically it's the screams that are payment.
I was gonna say, is your favorite part not when they scream out the code word?
Yes, that's exciting. Probably not for them, but we're like, woo, yay, somebody called the safe word. We've had a few already this year. We, basically, the most fun part of it is listening to the people terrified going through the maze, like just absolutely terrified, almost peeing themselves, screaming, crying, everything else. And that sounds like such an odd thing to be excited for, but that's what our goal is. So
I completely agree. That's what Halloween is all about. If you don't get those screams, what's the point of Halloween doing all this stuff, right?
That's right. Yeah, and we told them it was going to be really scary, and then when we hear them reacting to the scariness, then we're pretty excited about that.
So what are the dates remaining for the Sinister Inn as we go into the final weekend?
This is the final weekend. We are Thursday right now, so we'll be open tonight from 7 to 10, and then we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all nights, 7 to 10, and come on out and get scared, and have lots of fun.
And it's located in the basement beneath Jungle Jim's Eatery on the west side of St. John, near Lancaster Mall, correct?
That is correct, yep.
All right, so come on out and have fun. Check out the Sinister Inn. Come prepared for the scares, though, because, as she says, it's going to be a brutal time if you're not ready. So make sure you're all prepared. And are any final words for you, or from you, to the viewers about Halloween or just scariness in general?
I don't think so. I just want to say that, you know, if you're an adult and you love Halloween like we do, come on out and check this out because it's really one of a kind and it's definitely, and it's for a good cause. So, I mean, why not? All the money's going to charity. Come and check it out.
The Sinister Inn continues here at Jungle Jim's Eatery from Friday, October 27th until Sunday, October 29th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night. So come on down, get spooked, help raise money for charity, a good cause, and check out all the hard work that these folks put into every single year. This year, of course, with the Sinister Inn, and give them the support. There's a link in the description below to their website, to their Facebook. You can check them out, start following them, and just stay tuned for all the stuff they have coming up for fundraisers and next year's attraction as well. Of course, this will be an annual event here in St. John, raising funds for charity. So if you want to get in the Halloween spirit, check this out. And if you don't happen to be able to check this out, I am going to have on Sunday evening a walkthrough of the entire maze area, the entire walkthrough, live actors, all the spooks, all the scares. So you can check that out and see what you're missing out on. Make sure you make a point to come here for next year's event, though. So with all that, we are done. I want to say thanks for watching the video, folks. Hope you're in the Halloween spirit now. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.